Please welcome tonight's team, Finn Harps and St. Patrick's Athletic. Once again, this is David here on tonight's team. Tonight, number 31, Louis Kelly. Number 7, Brian Smith. Number 11, Jimmy Stewart. Number 12, Stephen Doherty. Number 14, Stephen Peter. Number 20, Joey Donald. Number 26, Peter Ryan. Number 27, Patrick Ferry. Number 30, Peter Watson. Number 42, Matt Hutchinson. Number 55, Matthew McIntyre.
Good evening, folks, and welcome along to Finn Park. We've got this quarter-final tonight in the Men's FAI Cup between Finn Harps FC and St. Patrick's Athletic FC. And giving you your starting teams here tonight, in goals for Finn Harps, number 31 Rory Kelly, number 7 is Ryan Flood, number 11 is Seamus Keogh, 12 is Stephen Doherty, 14 is Kevin Porter, number 20 is Sean O'Donnell, number 26 and captain is Tony McNamee, number 27 is Patrick Ferry, number 30 Jamie Watson, number 42 Max Hutchinson, and number 5 is Matthew Mackinson. Giving you the Patrick's Athletic starting team, number 36 is Dean Linus, number 3 is Anthony Breslin, number 4 and captain is Joseph Redmond, number 6 is Jamie Lennon, number 8 is Christopher Forrester, number 11 is Jason McClelland, 15 is Conor Carey, 20 is Jake Mulroney, number 23 is Ryan McLaughlin, 24 Adam Murphy, and 26 is John Allen McGrath. Paddy McDade on the commentary tonight, joined here by Rory White, the co-commentator. Rory, thoughts on tonight's game?
Hi, thanks Paddy, hi everyone who's tuning in on LOI TV tonight. Lovely evening here in Finn Park. I just see the red sky over in the distance there. Big game for Finn Harps and also for St. Patrick's Athletic. Quarter-final of the FAI Cup. You know, it's not to be sniffed at. So listen, hoping for a really good game here, Paddy.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, Finn Harps league form hasn't been great here, Rory, so we changed from the league tonight, which is always a good thing, and Finn Harps certainly have nothing to lose here tonight against an excellent St. Patrick's Athletic team. Yeah,
listen, you know, they're going to be up against it, you know, there's no denying it, but, you know, like you said, you know, the Cup has been a nice respite this season from the league form. Very good victory here last time out at home to Skerries, won 5-0. And before that, we got past Kilbarrack in the opening round. So there's just a minute's applause here, Paddy. I think that's for just an FAI official, Mr. Maloney. I think he was the linesman, so he's been well appreciated here.
Yeah, gives sympathies to his family on his passing. Of course, the Blue Stick Foundation, where our flag bearers are tonight. A big shout out to them, to the Little Blue Heroes. Fantastic initiative by the Gardaí as well. So love to see him here at the game tonight. As you said, Rory, lovely backdrop here with the red sky in the background. So the pitch looking really good here tonight as well. So it'll be interesting to see how the first few minutes evolve here.
Yeah, absolutely. I just see the Harps in a huddle there. St. Patrick's Athletic going into their huddle as well, Paddy. Decent crowd. We're over the far side of the pitch tonight. We're looking across at the main stand. Decent crowd again. Decent crowd behind the goals at the town end. and there's a fair few up from St Patrick's Athletic as well. So it's nice to see a lot of travelling fans up there as well.
Their head coach, their manager, Jonathan Daly, I expect his team to get Fun Harps from the start here and show Premier Division status.
Yeah, listen, I'm sure they'll be looking to impose themselves straight away. You know, they're flying high in the league. They're currently in third place now. They're 7 points off the lead. Big game, obviously, in Derry tonight as well. Paddy, Derry City playing Shamrock Rovers, and no doubt St Pat's will be looking for a favourable result there, maybe a draw or a Derry win. Here we go.
St Pat's on the early possession here. Kevin Revenant gets on it. Long ball into the corner here. Stephen Dora deals with it early. Into the night sky, that one goes. Well completed for, and it's going to break here. To Kevin Porter, looks the pacey Sean Dalton in his corner. Just going to run out of play. So both teams looking to get settled down here early stages. Cup game, of course, brings something different to it.
Yeah, listen, you can sense the cup atmosphere in the stadium. Kevin tried to get Sean O'Donnell away there early. You know, a sign of intent there from them. Just ran out of play.
So it's 11. McClelland. He's taking up. McNamee gets on it. It's Patrick Duxbury. He's closed down sharply and to go over the top. It's well defended by Jamie Watson. So we're not getting a game a wee bit of cat and mouse early on. So it's a throw in to St Pat's on this far side. And it's going to be Loughlin takes it. Joseph Redmond switches it to the far side, plenty of space over there to drive into. Closing down by Dixie Ferry.
Yeah, fantastic tracking back there from Dixie. You know, that's exactly the type of hard work that we're going to have to see tonight from every player in blue tonight. You know, we're going to have to be up and in their faces.
Lennon on the ball. Redmond again looks to play it forward, but not much room to get turned there. It's going to be a throw to Fun Harps here on this far side. McNamee. It's back to Doherty. McGrath wins that. Head tennis before Dixie Ferry gets on it. Ryan Flood looks for the return, but it's well cut out again. Sharp squeezed St Pat's into their own half, and
yeah, great working again there from Patrick up front there. You know, he's giving them no peace in the ball at all. Rush clearance from the St Pat's defender there, and you know, Harps have good territory here. Tony McNamee, I see him drying the ball over the far side. I can expect a long throw in here.
Yeah, a long throw specialist here in Fun Park, Tony McNamee. No strangers, St Pat's from a few years ago, no doubt. It's a really long throw in. Oh, it's missed by the defenders. Chance here for Sean Donnell. He's just headed it over the bar. Looks like a cut after he headed it, but it just was an awkward angle, Roy, to get it down.
It just hopped up on him. You know, the pitch is still pretty firm, you know, from a dry week here. And, you know, Shawnee, I'm sure his eyes would have lit up there, but the Pats defender, now he was right on it there, right there on it with him. Just can't see his number there, number 23.
Yeah, Ryan McLaughlin.
Yeah, Ryan McLaughlin. You know, he did very well there because it was a dangerous moment. Good throw in there from Tony now, and it caused danger.
Yeah, the battles all around the pitch so far, early stages. As you expect in the cup ties, Ryan Flood's just eased off it there, but the referee, or linesman, assistant referee on the far side there, will get it right.
Yeah.
It's a free kick. He's spotted away just to be aware of Ryan Flood and the pace he possesses, and his left foot now, to be aware of that as well.
No, absolutely, Paddy. You know, I'm sure St Pat's have done their homework, and you know, if they've done any sort of homework this season, they would have picked out Ryan Flood as a danger man. great opportunity here to swing one in now. Another bit of a dangerous situation for Pats to deal with.
It will be Ryan Flood who puts a wee bit too much on it. Keeper Linus is happy to see it drift out just.
Yeah, just a disappointing delivery there. It was a little bit floaty, really, wasn't it? You'd like to see more whip in it. Harps, I'm sure chances will be at a premium this evening, and you'd want to see them making more use of every set piece like that we can get. So,
yeah, to be fair, not like Ryan Flood's deliveries normally on the money. As Pats look to build up again in their own third. Show a bit of patience back to keeper again, Linus. He'll come across here to Redmond. So looking forward for a bit of movement ahead of him. There's a good run made in behind the Harps defence. Matty Maxim clears it up. It was Christopher Forrester making that run. Experienced campaigner for St. Pat's.
Yeah, it's good solid play there from Harps. The defence, they're holding good and firm there at the minute. We switched there this week, Paddy. I see Jamie Watson in the middle with Matty Mackinson and Seamus Keogh out on the right hand side. So that's a bit of a change from last week. That allowed Max Hutchinson to get into the middle as well, the middle of the park.
Yeah, Harps going with a back four, which they haven't done much this season so far, but that's a wee bit narrow, so maybe just Dave Rogers feels they can contain what they have back there, and as you said, an extra body in midfield too will help in there. As Flood heads it on, McNamee's beaten in there, just at the far side here now to McClelland. He's going to drive at the him from Harps defence, supported here by McLaughlin. And Lennon goes back here to Redmond. To go inside, but a good tackle by Stephen Doherty. Not giving St. Pat's much time to settle on the ball here early stages. And it's going to be McGrath over the far side as he looks forward to play the long one and over the top. But that's going to go carried the whole way. Looking for the pacey Mulroney, but couldn't get on that one. So we've seen a wee bit of combination so far from St. Pat's, Rory. Some patient build up and Claims End just try and hit the final third.
Yeah, you can see what they're trying to do. They're trying to release Mulroney up that left-hand side there. The centre back there, McGrath, just he looked up, tried to ping one into the corner, but just carried out. In this occasion. But I'm sure they'll be looking to spring that now and then. So maybe Seamus Keogh will need to be on his guard there. I'm sure he's got the warning across the bow there.
So good atmosphere at Fun Harps here tonight for this cup tie. So a welcome change for both teams, maybe from the league.
Yeah, cup games always bring a little bit different, don't they? I suppose it's a dangerous free kick to give away there, just in the edge of the box.
Yeah.
It was Matty Mackinson, was it?
Yeah, he's just fouled Jake Mulroney there. So Harps will need to be on their guard here. A great chance for St. Pat's to put one in and test Rory Kelly, who hasn't really had a touch yet. So he'll certainly be called into action here, I'd say.
Yeah, send a few men up here, Paddy. You can see that. I'm sure the intention will be to hit one of the big men here at the back. There's McGrath and Lennon there. There'll be dangerous men there.
So looks like is it going to be Mulroney going to swing it in? Yeah, a bit of movement in the box, but well defended there. I think it was Kevin Porter got a foot on. He gets it again. Looks for Donald to hold it up. He's done well. And no advantage, so the referee gave him the free. So young Sean Donald is a big challenge for him tonight, but he's done well so far. Early doors. Yeah,
listen, I'm sure Sean O'Donnell will be relishing this opportunity tonight to test himself against Premier opposition. Kevin Porter did very well there. A poor enough free kick as well from St. Pat's there. That Harps dealt easy enough with it, but well played by young Sean.
Yeah, so Flood one's carrying out of play maybe, so maybe the Takers will be conscious of that. It's a good ball into the box by Flood. Picked up here by Porter. Is he going to keep that in? He does well, but no, it's just gone out of play. Sean O'Donnell's gone down there with an injury, it looks like. Good to see Kevin Porter driving into the St. Pat's box there, and plenty midfielder supporting him too. So, any chance Harps get to go forward, we'll need to support the midfield.
No, that's without a doubt. You have young Sean, young Patrick up there, up front, so they will need support from behind any chance that they get. And Kevin, just showing his intent there, driving into the box, as you say.
Porter almost kicks it, but it goes to McNamee. Flood, an early ball forward to Dixie Ferry. And there's a player down the other side of the pitch there now. Can't quite see who that was. The referee's pulled it up here.
Yeah, I don't think it was anything off the ball at all. Maybe he's just felt something, maybe a hamstring or something like that. I just can't see who it is at the moment. Got the physio there, giving him attention, so we're not sure.
Not sure, is it Carty maybe, is it? Maybe their centre forward Carty, so very early to pick something up. He'll be hoping that he can continue.
Yeah, the physio working on him, not sure. We'll get a look here now, but possibly tweaked the hamstring or something. There was no coming together or anything like that. So you can only think it's something muscular, Paddy, some kind of strain.
Yeah, for sure. So 12 minutes gone here at Fun Park, still 0-0. Harps want to stay in this game as long as they can. You never know in a cup game. So far, done well so far in opening exchanges. St. Pat's looked for a couple of long balls over the top, looked pacey, but Harps dealt them well so far. Both teams have won a decent free kick from the edge of the box, but neither team could make it count. So even Steven so far here at Fun Park, but without St. Pat's will show their Premier League superiority. But so far so good for Fun Harps, right?
Yeah, no, they're well settled into this. They seem to be in a good shape there, Paddy, dealing with things that are coming to them. Just trying to see the centre forward and how he's just not moving too well just yet still. Yeah, Connor Carty, that's who it is.
Good header by Kevin Porter. His Flood helps it on as well, but it's going to be St. Pat's throw on the far side. It's going to be their left centre back. McGrath's going to get on, is it? Or no, we'll leave it to Breslin, the left wing back. Teams are well matched up in the middle of the field as well. A little bit chopped there by McNamee.
Yeah, he just ran across Tony's line there. There's nothing malicious in that. There's just a tangling of legs, but I think it was Lennon there just got in front of him. Tony just tripped him up, so harmless enough.
So Pats will build up again. It's Breslin. Goes all the way back to the keeper, Linus. Redmond will drive forward here. So it could be night for patience for St. Pat's here, as Dave Rogers has his team well drilled, working hard off the ball. But on a change there between Dixie and Sean O'Donnell. O'Donnell back on this left side here now, actually. Ball to the middle of the field. There's a wee bit of room for Lennon there. It's a good ball through, but Mackinson was in there just to cover the space.
Yeah, nicely cut out there by Matty Mackinson. It was a dangerous enough situation there, but he was awake to it.
McLaughlin looking for Carty. Back into Breslin. Kevin Porter looking there, he stepped in well, but Pats retained possession. They've come this far side this time, switched the play, but they've gone back the other way again. A crossfield ball, but Ryan Flood's equal to that. Forrester gets on it, but Porter's a close attendance and looks like a Harps throw. Yeah,
it's good hard work in there from Kevin Porter. He's putting on a great shift for his team. He's really busy and around there, and the Pats midfield, they're just not getting time or as much time as they would like to settle on the ball, because Keeveen is right around them.
Seamus Keogh is going to get on this one.
Yeah, I think Carty seems to have shaken off his knock there.
Nice flick on into O'Donnell, tries to lay it off. McNamee gets the header. O'Donnell again. Nice wee chip in the box, but it's dealt with well with it. Pat's defence as Breslin clears his lines.
Yeah, I just see Sean O'Donnell with his hands on his head there. It's just the ball just didn't seem to come down for him any of those two times. You know, he's just waiting to get a half a chance. Just didn't drop for him that time.
So unfortunately for Carty, Conor Carty, his night's come to an end here at Finn Park, and he's going to be replaced here in the 16th minute. So it's going to be number 10, Thomas Lonergan's going to come in, and it looks like it's just going to be a straight swap. It's McNamee, a lovely bit of skill, chance to the shot. That's what you'd want. Ryan Flood at the edge of the box, Rory, on that famous left foot.
Yeah, listen, he just didn't catch it. It was a bit of a snapshot, really. You know, there was plenty of men in close proximity beside him. But listen, it's an attempt on goal. It's good to see. It's good to see him getting a little bit of time and space on the edge of the box. So you know, Pats won't want to give him too much space.
Yeah. So Mulroney trying to outpace Keogh here. Ball's going out, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, just carried out. You know, I just seen Jimmy Watson. It was good cover there as well. You know, he was right across there. You know, and giving Jimmy Keogh a bit of help, but the ball just went out the far side. Yeah,
it was a wee chance for Mulroney to show his pace on the turn there. It was a great bit of skill, but as you said, great cover by Jimmy Watson. Keogh will take this throw. Comes to Ryan Flood, who just flicks over the top, looking for O'Donnell again. He's taken down very well this time. Waiting for the support to come. He's done well to find Flood on his left foot, a big chance. There's a great block there. Ball still alive in the box though. It was Len who blocked that shot there. Flood whips it in. Check this right side here. Loughlin goes long, but it's a testing one for the Harps defence. Well dealt with Mackinson. Settle for the throw. McLeod here. Look for the early one. It's Adam Murphy. Again, Pat's come back. Happy just to go back and reset. Just gives chance to Harps a wee chance just to get out. Do that low block up into that block. Okay, looks forward. Doesn't see too many options. Dixie Fair's done well, but Pats retain possession.
Yeah, you know, it's great work from Harps there, Paddy. You know, just see Tony McNamee and Dixie Ferry leading the press up there in front, constantly talking to each other. You know, you see Tony hands gesturing to Dixie to come inside, and then Tony lead the press. So, you know, it is all paying off for Harps at the moment because Pats just can't settle into any rhythm.
That's exactly what Dave Rogers and Darren Murphy would have wanted out of the team tonight. Make it as hard as possible for Pats. But Pats have shown a bit of patience too. They're not going forward too early. They're happy to wait for that one wee opening.
Well, that's for sure. You know, you can't afford to switch off against this Pats team at all. For the entire 90 minutes and beyond, you know, you're going to have to switch it on the whole time.
Healthy crowd here tonight at Finn Park. Good to see lots of Pats fans up as well. It's actually a great night for a game of football.
Yeah, just they've got normally we hear the Finn Harps drum going the far side, but some Pats have brought their own drummer as well. Oh, lovely turn.
Skill there. Midfield by Mulroney. It's a dangerous ball in behind. Rory Kelly comes out. He's done well to smother, but his comeback to Preston, is it? No, Rory Kelly has done well. First real glimpse we've had of St. Pat's tonight, Rory, and we're into the 20th minute. Just a bit of pace, bit of skill, but Harps are well to deal with that.
They did, you know. It was a fantastic turn from Mulroney there, you know, and slipped it through to his teammate there on the inside left. Rory Kelly come out quick, didn't get it first time, but he kept at it, and he managed to gather it at the second occasion. So he did well. I'd be glad to get into the game because Rory Kelly hasn't touched the ball until now, so he had a good intervention there.
Yeah, it was pressing up that left side, who made a good run outside Mulroney, who'd come inside for him. It's a good header there by Watson. Time and space here for Seamus Keogh to pick somebody out. He's gone long, but it's pressing on it. It's going to carry the far side.
Yeah, Jimmy Watson coming into the middle tonight. He seems to have settled in nicely into that new, that different role tonight. He's doing well so far.
Watson on the ball this time. He takes no chances. He clears his lines. Good skill by Forrester as he goes back here to McGrath, who finds Redmond. Looks to go forward. Dixie Ferry stuck with him. He'll have to go back. Dangerous ball over the top, but Kevin Porter working hard against Dunwell and McNamee. Starts Seamus Keogh on this time. He just run out of space there. Good cover in there by Kevin Porter.
Yeah, it was very, very good. It was a dangerous ball, but Kevin had his wits about him, dealt with it very well.
So big chance here for Forrester. It's hit the inside of the post and somehow it stayed out. McLeod just can't keep it. It's going to be a goal kick. So we have their chance there. It was Forrester got on that one, right?
It was just a half chance, was right. A real snapshot from the edge of the box, and I was just waiting to see it nestle in the bottom corner because it was such a clean strike and so well positioned. Hit the inside of the post, ran right across the front of the goal line, Paddy, and Harps got away with it this time. But it's a warning. It's a warning. So they just need to be on their guard. And you just cannot switch off against Pats here.
Yeah, with a good view from it here, just had right inside that post and right across the goal line. So, I said it earlier, I just take one chance for Pats. They've been patient so far. There's another big chance here. It's the sub this time. Thomas Lonergan, he just couldn't get the better of Macketson there, was it? Great covering again. Yeah,
good covering by Matty. He had his hands full there with Lonergan. A bit of pace about him, but Matty was equal to it there and cleared his lines.
Yeah, so, Harps no doubt now looking for their second one after working very hard in his opening minutes. It's a good ball in, but Kelly gets a good clean punch on it. It's flicked back in the dangerous area, but Seamus Keogh clears. Dixie Ferry, a great touch. Sean Dawes on the far side, going to release it. He's in. Yeah, he's onside. Can he finish it? Yes, he can! Oh. It's a goal for Finn Harps. Just as St. Pat's almost scored at the other end, Finn Harps break. It was great play of Dixie Ferry, and he's put Sean Hall through and he's buried to the back of the net.
Well, there you go. What a fantastic finish from Sean O'Donnell. Rory Kelly did really, really well to punch the ball clear there. Ball broke out to Dixie Ferry, who did so well to get into space. He looked up, released the perfectly timed ball through to Sean O'Donnell. The question then was whether Sean would have the composure then to finish. Well, that young lad, I'll tell you, he's done it here in Finn Park this season already, Paddy. Fantastic finish from Sean O'Donnell. Finn Harps are one up.
Yeah, I was watching the assistant referee there, and in fairness, he was up in line with play and was just released right last second by Dixie Ferry. And O'Donnell showed great composure there as the far side. I'm seeing Dave Rogers. He's like a conductor there, trying to get the crowd rallied, getting the noise up here at Finn Park. So, great goal from Finn Harps, and especially after St. Patrick's hit the post literally 30 seconds ago. So 1-0 here to Finn Harps, halfway through the first half. St. Pat's look to react. It's nice pressure again as Ryan Flood has a bit of space to run into. Drives into the Pats half. Dixie Ferry again, who done well for the goal. Gets the cross in, but it's exactly what Dave Roger would have wanted. Rory, get the ball back again and put the pressure back on St. Pat's.
Oh, listen, it's great to hear the noise surrounding Finn Park here. The crowd are really, really behind them. Obviously Pats will be looking to get back into this game, but and Harps will be looking to keep it tight now.
Yeah, I just said I felt Pats were starting to get an upper hand but that goal will give Finn Harps an injection of adrenaline, I think, now to try and keep Pat's at bay here for the next few minutes at least, but there's gaps opening up here now. Mulroney shows that bluster and pace again. He's got a man on the far side, but it's well defended by Jamie Watson. Ball finds Ryan Flood, who goes long. Sean O'Donnell's going to try and get on it. Well defended by Ryan McLaughlin as Lennon picks out Redmond. So Harps just need to be careful, don't get too overexcited, and just make sure they cover the gaps at the back there, because that was a good chance there for St. Pat's to get back into it. Again, Mulroney out on the left there. Rory shows a clean pair of heels, doesn't he? Yeah,
listen, he's got the pace. Harps need to be careful not to make the game too stretched. They need to stay compact and not leave any gaps, not leave any space in behind, and just keep things tight here. Anything can happen in the cup, Paddy, as we can see. There wouldn't be many people calling for Finn Harps going 1-up in this game, but that's where we are, and Harps just need to protect that now. Keep it tight, keep organised, and try and get a hold of this game here again.
Yeah, next 5 minutes crucial for Finn Harps. A long way to go, of course. Stephen Doherty comes in from left back and just happy to clear it down the line. You don't mind that as Harps just regroup. So again, St. Pat's, who've seen a lot of possession here tonight, but mainly been in their own half. Rory just building up and been patient in fairness, but the main danger so far has been over that left side. Mulroney, who's come inside this time, maybe looking to get more involved in the play.
Yeah, just see him. He's coming across the front line here, and Shimmy Kyo was following him across, just passed him on then to Matty Mackinson. So yeah, Mulroney he's a wandering.
Yeah, as McGrath drives in this time to make something happen. It's Adam Murphy on it. 1-2 with Forrester, but Ryan Flood clears it. Oh, it's not a great clearance. Oh, spectacular effort by Mulroney, but it's almost clears the town end there. But a good reaction from Pats there in the last couple minutes, Rory. They're trying to get back into this game.
Yeah, listen, there was a bit of a hopeful bicycle kick there, or like a Mark Hughes side volley there he tried, but I thought he handed that ball on the edge of the box there. I thought the ref might have called it, but thankfully enough it went high and wide and not so handsome.
Yep. Mark Hughes or Hugo Sanchez style.
Showing her age there now, Paddy.
McNamee competing well in the middle of the field. He gets the flick on it, but Sean O'Donnell just gets away from him. There's Ryan McLaughlin up to the side, but Sean O'Donnell, super tackle.
It's a fantastic tackle from Sean O'Donnell. The lift that gives the crowd and gives his teammates. Yeah. Followed up there by Stephen Doherty, just a little bit late there. Stephen just come in a little bit late. You see the ref's going to give him a talking to.
Taking a wee second here.
Yeah, it's the first challenge. That's what I would say from Stephen Doherty's first tackle of the night. So.
I'm just going to have a word, and it was McClelland, who has really gone into the game so far. Been well closed down on this side here beside us.
Yeah, I think the ref's just having a chat with him, Paddy. It was a robust challenge, but it wasn't. There wasn't any maliciousness in it or whatever. The ball was there to be won. It was just a fraction late, and I think the ref made the right decision there, just having a word with them.
Yeah. So it's a free kick here for St. Pat's in another dangerous position. So it's going to be McClelland here, the man who was fouled a second ago. So he's shaking that off. He's going to be able to try and swing a free kick into the box. It's a dangerous one. It's a great header, but Rory Kelly should pick it up easy enough.
Yeah, simple enough for Rory there. He just the Jamie Lennon there just got a little bit of space. He was able to get something on the header, but just not enough power to trouble Rory. So Rory collected it safely enough.
Yeah, on to the 29th minute here from Park. So Kelly goes long. Head up in the ground, but goes across the pitch. There's McClelland closing down Stephen Doherty, and he's made sure he hasn't missed him. A wee bit of retribution there, Rory. A wee bit of intent, in fairness, wasn't it?
Yeah, there's a little bit of needle here between Stephen and McClelland there on just underneath us here, actually, in the gantry. Stephen's on the ground there. I think he's seen him coming, to be fair. Stephen, I think he might have rode the tackle okay. He's sitting up, so he's not too badly hurt. But yeah, there's just a wee bit of afters there, wasn't there?
Yeah, for sure. Well, they've both had a bite each now, so maybe their last one. Next one could be a yellow, maybe worse, so both must be careful now. hey, it is a cup game. That's what you want to see tonight from both teams.
Yeah, absolutely. That's exactly what you want to see in the cup. But I'm sure the ref has them both noted now.
Flicking there by Hutchinson. It comes back to him again. He's slid him for it. As Mackinson holds up the sub there, and he's going well. For Ryan Flood. He's had to head it backward, but Kevin Porter has done well to get in front of his man, McNamee. Get a little touch inside to Kevin Porter. Can he hit one? He certainly can. Oh, what a save that is by Linus. That was a super move there by Finn Harps.
Absolutely brilliant football from Finn Harps over that far side. Tony McNamee, Ryan Flood just into Kevin Porter. Perfect touch to get it out from under his feet, and a rasping shot. Paddy, you have to say that was a fantastic save from Dean Linus. He was at full stretch to tip it over the bar. Corner for Harps.
Yeah, I think that ball went left or right. He wasn't getting near it, but he did well to get up and get a fingertip on it over the bar. So, a great effort by Finn Harps, has to be said.
Has to be said, yeah. You know, Harps, they seem to be playing with a wee bit of freedom here tonight, you know, because it was like a shot to nothing, you know. Maybe not many people were giving Harps a chance, but, you know, they're playing with a bit of freedom because of it.
Yeah. It's a corner by Flood. It's into the middle of the goals. Keepers don't well to punch it out, but he might pick this up. It's going to be Seamus Keogh, actually. Oh, really caught there, but done well to get out the Flood. He's going to whip it back into the box with men in the box. Sean O'Donnell gets in. Oh, it's an OG. And just wide by Dixie Ferry. Couple of half chances there. Rory, I'm not sure who the Pats player was, but went up to head it, and the keeper made a great save, in fairness.
Yeah, it was a fine header. I was expecting Sean O'Donnell to get his head on it, but it was a Pats defender, and good save actually from the keeper. And then it broke to Dixie Ferry, just dragged the shot, just
wrong side of the post.
Wrong side of the post. But it's fantastic stuff from Harps, but it has to be said. You know, the first half an hour, you know, you'd wonder, you know, they're just playing with a bit of freedom here tonight, you know, and they're really, really up for it, and they're giving Pats everything they want.
Yeah, 13 minutes gone here at Finn Park. Still 1-0 to Finn Harps. Quarter final of the Cup. That's a nice turn again by Mulroney. But quick close down again. Takes the wrong side of Lennon, who spins back out again. So Adam Murphy look for the 1-2. No. Talent holds on to it. It goes back to McGrath. Dave Barge won't mind this here. Rory just getting numbers behind the ball. As Harps should take a wee breather, because it's going to be hard to keep this tempo ball night against the Premier Division team.
Oh, listen, there's no doubt about it. There's a lot of football to be played yet tonight. You know, Harps will be by no means getting carried away. They're just having to work hard here. A bit of a spell of possession for Pats. But listen, they're okay if they have it here. Just keep the spaces narrow.
Yeah.
Just try and cut off the passing lanes for the Pats. They're trying to work it across side to side here. Harps are very disciplined.
Yeah. But they move him ahead for Pats as well, but it's broke this time to McLeod on this far side. He'd love to get something out of this. Just a throw in, just so good defending again by Doherty.
Yeah, he did well there, Stephen. You know, Pats, they're probing, but, you know, Harps are defending well so far.
So, Porsche looking to wave his magic. Good 1-2, but Porter's read it well. Back into the edge of the box. McLeod's going to look to hit one here, is he? Goes back to his right foot. It's a great strike. Rory Kelly saw it all the way, Rory, but he still had to get a hand on it.
Yeah, listen, he shaped like he was going to hit it with his left there, Paddy, and turned right inside again onto his right foot and unleashed a really good shot. It might have been drifting wide. I'm just looking at from this angle here, but you know, Rory Kelly couldn't take any chances. He got his fingertips to it. So St. Pat's have a corner here.
Yeah, so again, a couple of centre halves have gone up. It's McGrath and the Captain Redmond in the box. A couple of big men in there. Free header here for Lennon. No, just can't get on it. She's overplayed. He's going to put it back into the box. And I think it's Mackinson got on that. So he heads it clear. He's trying to go with the ref, feeling he was held. So he went to head that. But hey, this Harps keeping good discipline here, Rory.
Yeah, there was a bit of grappling there, but you know, Matty, in fairness, he got rid of the ball and getting back on the ship here now again. But you know, Pats, they are dangerous. To see Mulroney on the ball here again.
Yeah, and we'll find a bit of space over here for Breslin. Stinked over the top. It's a good Herbert Mackinson there. Not great, to be honest. Tony McNamee. I'll tell you, he knew what he was doing there.
He must have been the coolest man in Finn Park there, because, you know, in fairness, took a lot of the pressure off his team, because, you know, he trusted Rory Kelly would get out on top of it, and that he did. So
Yeah.
Harps can reset here.
Tony's showing a bit of experience there, just settling it down, because Pats were caused a bit of ball around the box there. Dixie competes with McGrath, but fired out by Jim Breslin. Dave Rogers. Good touch for a centre half.
Yeah, he's getting the crowd going over the far side there. I think Dave's enjoying this.
Well, as I said earlier, nothing to lose here for Fun Harps tonight. Having a go here at Premier Division team, St. Pat's, and a lot of people around the country looking at the FAI Connect. 1-0 to Fun Harps, wondering what's going on up here in Fun Park. And do you know what? So far, they've deserved their lead so far, going on chances.
Yeah, listen, they're well worth their 1-0 lead at the minute. Pat's obviously look dangerous, you know, but listen, Harps are up here again in the business end of the St. Pat's half.
It's going to be flood this time with a long throw. It's fallen kindly here to O'Donnell. Keeping Porter looking to get on it. Looks to get it back to Stephen Doherty, but it's just taking a deflection. Doherty will get on this time. Nice wee ball to Hutchinson's a good ball. Oh, just behind it. Flood's left foot. Oh. Comfortable enough in the end for the keeper. He was just coming back towards it. Rory had to get his foot round the ball. Not the easiest strike.
Yeah, just a bit of a daisy cutter. He just didn't get enough power in it. You know, it just dragged it that little bit. But you know, it still had to command a good save from Linus there. You know, but it's very encouraging stuff from Harps. You know, great work on the edge of the box there by Stephen Doherty again.
Yeah. Another good chance created by Fun Harps, has to be said. As McGrath looks to go long, and his pace is in, but Kelly's there, and I think the liner's got his flag up for something.
I think it's offside he was calling there.
Right, Rory Kelly is going to retain possession here. Looks for Dixie Ferry. It's McGrath under pressure. Kevin Porter battling hard for it, but also well to keep it in. But Jimmy Watson takes no chances there. So it is a critical part of the game now, Rory, where Fun Harps need to be. It's not even the physical fitness, it's the mental toughness now, just to try and get into half time with this 1-0 lead.
Well, there's no doubt about it. You know, Harps have been working so hard all half, and they just have to keep the concentration up, keep sticking to the game plan, keep being there for each other and working hard, and just see out this enough and get to the break.
Yeah, so gets a header on, but really picked up in midfield. And goes forward. Build up here, Lonergan gets on it. Steiner's ball into the middle, but Magnuson doesn't delay, just clears his line and just goes out of play. So Clocker wastes no time, finds Redmond. Kind of a theme the game has been just Pat's comfortable to have it in defence here, knocking it about, just looking forward, looking for those openings, but not much happening ahead. A bit of movement here now, this far corner. That's going to run out. Play for another throw for St. Pat's.
Yeah, they are patient. You know, they're content to hold on it at the back, and you know they're waiting on the runs there up front. But you know, Harps have dealt with it okay so far.
So McClellan cuts inside, it's a slip by Doherty. He's going to draw it again. It's a good strike for a handball, but nothing doing. It's Forrester. It's a good ball inside. Goes back over the fires here to Breslin. From Adam Murphy again. Looks to turn. Hutchinson, he stands up, gets a toe in.
Yeah, it's good defend there again from Max Hutchinson. You know, Pats have some very fine footballers up there, Paddy. You know, Mulroney obviously very dangerous with his pace, and then McClellan. You know, McClellan, he seems to be as comfortable on his left as he is on his right. You know, so he's
Yeah, he's definitely grown into the game more in the last 10-15 minutes, has to be said as well, and looking for Forster to get on it. Of course, we know he's a great dribbler, can make things happen.
Yeah, listen, McClelland, he's you have a guy like that who's equally as comfortable on his left and on his right. It's a difficult thing to manage. So Harps just need to be on their guard with him.
Yeah.
Deal with this corner here.
40th minute here at Fun Park. This is a crucial time of the game. That ball put right on the crossbar. Kelly gets a good punch on it. Kevin Porter. Oh, it's a good chance for the break here. McNamee puts the far side to Dixie. Dixie Ferry hoping to get a shot away. He's cut inside. There's a man coming inside him. Oh, he's just delayed it a little bit. Maybe we'd like to see him get out of his feet there and maybe have a go from distance, especially with Sean Donald closing in on goal there.
Yeah, it was again from Rory Kelly. I thought he dealt really, really well with that corner. Got the punch on it. Fell to Tony McNamee. Tony looked up straight away and released Dixie Ferry. And yeah, we were just kind of waiting for him either to pull the trigger or maybe to look up because Sean O'Donnell was in the middle, but it just fizzled out. But it was a great break from Harps.
Yeah. But again, Harps possession in the final third here against St. Pat's. It's going to be flooded with another long throw, but well cut out by Bresson. Tony McNamee gets a foot on it. It's cleared by Pats. This is the kind of situation they don't really want, but Watson's done well to retrieve the situation. Ryan looks to battle with Forrester, but he's done well. Porter's done well as well, but the referee's given it. Worked pretty even Stephen there to me, but
yeah, listen, it wasn't pretty. Keevan's got his arms out there at his sides, and I actually didn't see a foul there at all. But the Pats man, I would say maybe won that one. Had a wee bit of experience there, but I thought it was super work from Kevin Porter.
Yeah, the Pats looked to try and build up again here to go back to Linus. We have enough time and space to look ahead this time. Pats certainly men in a good advanced position here, but there's plenty of blue shirts around them as well, so well marshalled. Again, Redmond looks to this far side here to McLaughlin. So we dink over the top, but Doherty gets on it and just clears his lines again.
Yeah, just taking no chances there, Stephen Doherty. There was nothing really on from up front, but he just cleared his lines. Just possibly the right thing to do. Get reset there again. Yeah,
I think this could be a theme for the last few minutes of this first half as Harps look to consolidate. Another long ball over the top, a wee bit of space here. It's good movement, good touch. Good block by Porter again. It was Forrester, as I spoke about. He can be the danger man.
Yeah, Keevan's put in a real solid half here. Great work again there on the edge of the box to block that shot from Forrester, who's really, really a dangerous player. I think he's top goal scorer in the Premier Division this year. So, Keevan did really well to manage that.
Yeah, Rory Kelly's going to get on this, so he is. Yeah, I have to say, Kevin Porter, young Dairyman, has the best game I've seen him play here at Fun Park. He's been all over the pitch here tonight. Cracking shot too a while ago. Almost got on the score sheet, but young lad learning his trade here at Fun Park. He's doing a decent season so far, but he's certainly earning his corn tonight, Rory.
Yeah, I think Kevin, one thing about Kevin will get he'll get stuck in, he'll give you everything, and he's such a hard worker. Great engine on the lad as well, so yeah, I'm sure he's reveling in this tonight.
Yeah, for sure. Good to see young Dahi McCallion in the ground here tonight as well. They had a serious injury recently. He was having a fantastic season, the 18-year-old, so I wish him all the best for his recovery.
Yeah, I was just chatting to Dahi earlier. Yeah, he's got his scan this week, and thankfully it's not as bad as it could have been. It was quite a clean incident. There was no bones broke or anything like that. So he's getting closer to hearing his prognosis as well. But he won't play any further part for Harps this season. But he'll be home and dry sooner rather than later, he says. Yeah. Which is great news.
I wish him luck with his recovery from the shoulder injury. As Harps taking no chances again, look to go over the top again and just push the St. Pat's defence back into their own half. Exactly where Dave Rogers wanted them to be. They've approached the last couple of minutes of the first half. We've been to see what the ref adds on here. Nothing much really, apart from McClelland and Doherty both having a go at each other on this far side. Doherty wins the throw.
Yeah, I think Conor Carty went down that time just for the hamstring or whatever it was. But apart from that, it's been a really, really good tussle. The ball's been in play quite a lot, so there shouldn't be too much.
He's given a foul here against Sean O'Donnell right in front of the St. Pat's fans. Haven't had much to shout about so far, Rory. They've been fairly quiet overall, apart from the drum banging a while ago.
Yeah, it hasn't been banging this last wee while, and that shout there got them that cheap enough free there. I thought Sean O'Donnell was entitled to go for that ball, but soft enough free. But yeah.
So it's worked to the far side here. Seen plenty of the ball, Redmond, in this first half. McNee blocks it down. Sean O'Donnell just giving up again, but it's to be expected, I suppose. Just like somebody take an extra wee second, maybe look for a blue shirt.
Yeah, 2 minutes. Yeah.
Adam Murphy goes inside. Then it spins back out again to McGrath. It's a good movement up front by Lonergan, and he's going to get on that. It's a good turn. It looks like a foul. Yeah.
He just rolled him a wee bit there, Paddy. That's the sub Lonergan. He just come in the inside there.
Jimmy Watson got a yellow card, yeah. Yeah,
he picked up a yellow card there. He just rolled him. It was just a little bit too quick for him, and Jimmy just obstructed him then. So something for Harps to be dealing with here now as we're in injury time at the end of the first half. So it'd be nice to see Harps deal with this, Paddy. We just have to be fully concentrated and deal with it.
Yeah, again, opportunity for St. Pat's to get some big men in the box. Going to 3 in the wall here, so I think it could be dinked into the back post here. It's a good header by Redmond. Back across. Ryan Flood.
Always under control. Always under control.
We often talk about his wicked left foot. He certainly didn't mean that with his right foot. I can guarantee you that. But Rory Kelly was glad to see it just straight into his arms.
Yeah, I think everyone in the park was happy to see that, apart from the St. Pat's fans underneath us here, Paddy. But yeah, it was another dangerous situation that Harps dealt with well, you have to say.
So it's going to be another throw in the far side here. Again from Harps getting out and getting into the final third. So looking to see this half out, but could this be a bonus at the end of the first half as Mackinson makes his way up? So we're certainly going to try and get something out of this Harps before half time. Definitely do that second goal for the cushion. It falls to Mackinson. He'll look to go back to Flood, but it's going to be a corner for Fun Harps. There should be enough time just to take this. What a bonus this would be.
Yeah, listen, you daring to dream here. Ryan Flood on the ball, corner, whipping it in. Time added on at the end of the first half. Harps 1 up.
Yeah, so 4 players at the edge of the box. Train formation is a spin off. But the movement inside is going to break to somebody. It's just cleared by Breslin. That ends the first half here at Fun Park, and boos from the St. Pat's fans. I think that's not sure who's ended the team or the officials, but they certainly would like to see more from their team in the second half, no doubt about that. But there's no doubt about it, Dave Rogers will be absolutely delighted with his team's first half performance as they come off here to get a well-earned break at Fun Park. Yeah,
listen, very disappointing to hear them booing underneath us there. I can't think what they would have been booing at, only their own team. And I thought St. Pat's, they played very solidly. They just didn't get any clear-cut chances, but that's down to how well Harps have marshalled them, and they were in control there for the largest part of that half. So I'm not sure what they were getting at there. But a fantastic first half of football, Paddy, from Finn Harps. They're working so hard. Got a fantastic goal from Sean O'Donnell, a fantastic move. And they've been doing everything right so far, Paddy.
Yeah, well, it says it would be a bonus to get one after that corner. And I'll tell you what, the ball was bouncing around the 6-yard box there. But it wasn't to be. But on the balance of play, going by that St. Pat's reaction there at the half-time whistle, I think they feel too that Fun Harps probably do deserve to be in the lead, but there's a long way to go here at Fun Park.
Yeah, listen, it won't harm Finn Harps anyway for the St. Pat's St. Pat's fans to be booing their own team. Harps will be playing into the town end in the second half. So, listen, we'll see how it goes in the second half. Looking forward to it.
So please join us for the second half here at Fun Park. At half time, it's Fun Harps 1, St. Patrick's Athletic 0.